we took down a live one. We're cutting down trees today, and we're going to be putting our conex kind of tucked in this little forest over here. We've used the drone to kind of try to find a good spot. We've just walked around, and it's been about a week. We've gone back and forth between a couple spots, but this is it. This is where the conex and the solar panels are going to go. Last week, we got a lot of work done on the conex, so we emptied it out, or Arielle did. We moved it over to the front of our yard. We built like a whole rack system out of steel where our solar panels are going to mount, and then we just got done painting it yesterday, and it's nice and hot out, so it's nice and dry. The plan is to get these trees cleared down in this area, and also we're going to be bringing out the tractor, and we're going to be doing some dirt work because we have like a thin layer of moss or dirt above the gravel on the ground here. We've got one down already, a pretty good sized tree. We're going to get it cut into 2 sections, I believe, and we're going to grab the tractor and we're going to start putting them aside. We've got quite a few trees to take down today.
I saw this, it had that. It's like it broke and it regrew.
It's really weird. Look, there's like actual like new trees. Like 10 of them growing straight up out of this tree.
He looked like he wanted to come this exact direction where I was standing, but instead he chose our big friend.
The wind took it. It was windy.
It's windy, yeah. They don't always go as planned, but Eric does a really good job, so I think he's going to get the tractor out and pull that one out.
Well, that tree was supposed to go forward where we've been laying them all, but a gust of wind came by and it went backwards on me. So it's hung up in that tree, and that's a tree that we're going to keep, the one it's hung up in. So what we're gonna do is hook a strap to the bottom of it and see if we can just pull it out here into the open with the tractor.
Alright, so this is the area we're thinking, or we're pursuing, shall I say. We're gonna have like a little driveway branch off of our main driveway where our shop's gonna go. And you can see there really wasn't that many trees here, just like a clump, and then a bunch of little trees. So Eric's gonna finish taking those down, and then we're probably gonna have to clear some of these because that is west and we don't want that many trees blocking the solar panels. But it looks really good. What's next? We gotta find
we gotta take down, we know we gotta take down that one big one right there.
Sadly, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to take down both those 𝐒𝐢𝐸𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐻 and that beautiful one.
And then eventually we might have to take down those ones, so we'll leave them for now.
This tree has character.
That one does.
Look at his curves. Oh, was he dying on the inside? Look at that.
It's really wet. It's probably going to be easier if we just clean up all this brush, take all these small trees and throw them in there first. Or we could even throw them, bring the tractor over and throw them on the forks.
I'm like really excited to put the conex over here. I don't know about you. Coming right over us.
Well, we're getting ready to switch over to our bucket for a little while. We're going to do some dirt work over there. I just want to show you something pretty cool with this tractor. It has like a quick change system for your front attachments, and it's super easy to change from the forks to the bucket. You got two handles. You pull up like that, and then we're just going to drive off of these and we'll hook up to the bucket. Pop that one down. Pop that one down. All right, just like that, we're hooked up to the bucket, and we've only used this bucket once. I was just doing some practicing over there. It is a nice heavy bucket. This is the 72-inch wide one, so it's nice and wide. And we also have an extra cutting edge on here, which is like a huge, thick piece of plate steel down here, and that's gonna extend the life of our bucket. Next up, we're gonna go over and we're gonna get the backhoe to work, and we're gonna see if we can rip up some of those stumps.
got this nice pile of trees and stumps behind me. Eric's working on leveling off the area where the conex is going. We're trying to figure out if we're just gonna leave it that way, like the way the forest ground is. He's just kind of filling back in a little bit of the hole from the stumps. I think that's what we're gonna do. There is gravel a few inches down, so that's pretty sweet. We have that option, but then it would be kind of, there'd be like a little divot in there. So I think we're gonna stay away from that, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be moving the conex, but we'll wait till he's finished and check in with him and see what he thinks.
Well, we got it done. The Branson backhoe is pretty awesome. I think a good operator, though, makes it even better. And I'm not a good operator yet, but I'm getting there. So we got those 4 stumps ripped up, and we've kind of leveled this area off. It's a little bit, it's not like hard packed gravel, but it's kind of like dirt. That'll be perfect to just put the conex on top of there. One thing we want to do and make sure we get this exactly correct is the orientation to the sun of the solar panels. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a compass and we're going to put 2 stakes that run exactly east to west. That way when we put our conex in there, the solar panels will be facing south. So let's get our compass and let's mark it out.
I think we're saying that's south.
Which way?
If like you want a dead answer?
Yes. From where we're standing right now.
Yeah, let me look real quick.
Which way do you think south is?
There.
From
Right
where
there.
we're standing.
Right there.
Do you see that spruce tree with that quaking aspen right in front of it? That is south.
Yeah, that is a little different than I thought.
Okay,
Not
so
by...
that's south. Well, we got it marked out here, and I think we're gonna go just a hair towards the morning sun. So we'll get a little more morning sun, and I think that's gonna be good because to the left where the morning sun comes up, we have like no trees. It's completely cleared. And to the west, there's a little more trees. We're probably gonna end up taking some more of those ones down. But I think that's gonna work out really well for us. And the next project is to move the conex. And hopefully it's not too hard this time. It's about half the distance we moved it last week. So let's see if we can do it. I think I'm gonna shove it through. I like an angle. Like that.
Look at the colors. Beautiful.
Little bit of damage. What happened here was we pulled it off that front log and we forgot that the doors were wide open. So the doors slammed down on the log. We'll have to touch that up with some paint. But Arielle got it, I mean, pretty close to where it needs to be. And she pulled as far as she could pull because the tractor couldn't go any further because of the trees. So now what I think we're gonna do is hook up a snatch block to that tree and then run it this way and then kind of pull it in a little bit more with the tractor. I think we only need to go in about 10 more feet and then we'll have to push that corner over there a little bit.
You want to use the quaking, or do you want to use that big spruce over there?
I think that's too far of an angle to pull. I think we need to pull it right towards this tree.
Okay, hopefully she holds. If not, then so be it. No, I'm sure she will, but that other one kind of snapped when we pushed it over, so.
Okay, we only need to move about 10 feet, so I think this should be more than enough.
Eric! I thought it was actually going to hit the conex is what I was trying to tell you to stop.
Well, that didn't work.
I kind of said I didn't think it was going to. I don't know if that tree's strong enough because their roots are so dang shallow here.
Well, then maybe we should...
Do we have a backup plan?
The backup plan would just be push it with the tractor from the front.
She's a much stronger tree.
Yeah, those 𝐒𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻 is. Don't winch off of that 𝐒𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻. Learn something new every day living in the bush. All right, we got her done. The 𝐒𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻. Don't winch a conex with the 𝐒𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻. It almost fell down like immediately and landed right on the conex. Luckily, Arielle stopped me in time. That big spruce, that's a big one we got here. That one held up no problem, but we got her winched back, I think, as far as we want to put her back. All we have to do now is unhook all this, and we're gonna have to hook the forks up to the tractor and hopefully push the front end of the tractor because we're at this angle, and we need to be like this. Should be east to west.
You mean this angle?
Yeah. See?
So I think this is its final resting point. We are slightly askew, a little more to the east, so we can take advantage of that clearing over there. And it looks good. It looks good. So I think we're going to get some pressure treated lumber that we have, railroad ties underneath it to level it off. Did you look at the clouds?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Crazy. We'll put this one down first. We'll put one of those on top and then we'll trim it. This rolling ain't gonna work, it's flat. Dang, that looks good.
It does. Do you want me to kick my 2x? Cleanup before the end of the night, and then we're calling it quits. This is the 𝐒𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻, one of them that Eric cut down, and it just leafed out, and it's got these really beautiful leaves that are vibrant. We've only got 2 trees here, really. We've got 𝐒𝐢𝐻𝐸𝐻 and white spruce.
From here, and we're going to put a mark exactly where this point is going to hit that bottom bar. That way we know on every single one.
We're doing that all up there, huh?
Yeah, we'll do that up there. Let me grab one thing. I gotta grab a clamp.
Run, Forrest!
One day, I just started running.
This one goes like this. We've got a beautiful day out here, and this is an exciting day in the solar panel project. That is because we're putting the solar panels up. We've got the Iron Ridge, I guess these are called panel mounts. They're aluminum. We've got them kind of mocked up where we want them, and we're gonna have to drill holes in our little metal tabs that we welded on there. We're just getting everything lined up. By the looks of things, this thing is gonna be absolutely awesome. It's gonna be super high up in the air. So this one's gotta come down right to there.
It's crazy, this solar panel mount seems so high when it was by itself back over by the house, but once it's over here next to the trees, it kind of looks tiny for some reason.
Is it right?
Yeah. Nice. This
Great. Bolt me.
it's just suspect, so maybe you're the brains.
Okay, what we can do is put all the bottoms on.
Okay.
That way all the bottoms will be mounted.
You want to do all these?
And then I can go up top and do all the
Sure
tops.
thing. Let me hop down and hinge.
How you like me now?
How you like me now?
Here, I'm coming around there. Just gotta go on the other side of that.
What is that?
Chihuahua. Well, this solar mount system, this Iron Ridge, came with these really cool bolts. So they got like this little, almost like a diamond in there, and this fits in anywhere. You don't have to slide it in from the edge. And then when you put it through and you put your nut on and you twist it to the right to tighten it, it locks that in and tightens it up. So you stick it in the hole, put your nut on. There we go. So I'm gonna put this one more on down here, and then we're gonna go up top and we're gonna use a ladder, and we're basically gonna do the same thing we did down here, just up top, and these will be securely mounted. Dang. We're starting on the bottom. We'll go 4 on the bottom, or 3 on the bottom, and we'll do 3 in the middle, I think. I just want to get all the ones on the bottom in and secured, and then we can go from there. Well, there they are. So we've got 12 panels we're putting up. These are Canadian-made solar panels. They're 310 watts each. They're roughly 39 inches by 64 inches, I believe. And it's been awesome with this whole solar system. We've been working with a local Alaskan company called Long Spring Solar, and Jason's the guy who runs it. And he pretty much designed this whole Iron Ridge system for us with all the mounting hardware, the brackets, things like that. And he also helped us design our whole entire system. He's been really helpful for us, and he's still been really helpful, because solar is quite confusing if you've never really done it before. We've only done it once, but this is like a huge upgraded system for us. So I've got a lot of questions. He's got a lot of answers for me. And the plan is to start on the bottom. So we're gonna do 3 panels wide, kind of sitting on end. And then I think we're just gonna start stacking them up from there. Let's get up there and see how this goes.
Move that scaffolding over a little.
Okay, so we'll see it come my way up there. This side. Ready?
Yep. So they touch?
They touch, yeah.
Let's get this cardboard off.
Oh, the top too.
No coating on them.
Sorry about that.
What did you think they had on it? Okay, that one lines up good.
Well, I think maybe the hardest part is over, but I'm not sure. Those ones up top are looking like they're gonna be pretty high up there. So on the bottom of these solar panels, you use a specific bolt to hold them in, and it's got like this half-rounded bracket here, and this kind of sits right there and holds the panels from falling off this rack. And then between the panels, we're gonna use a different bolt. Just doesn't have that half circle piece on there. So what this one is gonna do is it's gonna go in the Iron Ridge like this. I'm gonna set it down, and then we're gonna let the other panel sit right on top of this one. In between the panels this way, there's no gap at all. So these sit flush together, but when you stack them on top of each other, you have the gap of this little spacer right here. So I think that's like a 1/4 inch. Now we have to figure out how to get our solar panels up there. So here we go. These need a good cleaning, huh? That could be your duty.
You got it? So like put the front like that, yeah, and then we'll slide. And then we gotta down. Wait, are you okay? Because if you drop it, it's gonna. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Fine.
I think we can reach this one. Ready? Keep going. Oh, good job, hon.
Are you crazy?
Oh, I did it.
Eric, you got a frog.
I did it.
You got it, Hen?
Yep.
You sure? Okay, you're good.
Yeah, it wasn't in the channel all the way.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you like that wind?
I'm gonna eat a cutie here to take the edge off. A little scary stuff. We have 2 more rows to do. I think we have a good plan. We're both gonna get up on top of the conex and then kind of shimmy them over. Didn't quite think this one out. It's really tall and a little bit tricky to get all the way up there. Yeah, it is. It's scary. It's scary.
Apparently this does reach that tall, huh?
Oh!
I'm pretty impressed with that, actually. I didn't know it went that high. I think it's because I'm
You
on.
at first went and I swear you were at like a 45-degree angle and then you just like popped it up right there. Have you ever heard the words, Eric? I quit.
If you quit, then you're a quitter. Well, why did it come in the middle?
That's what I was thinking, because I almost kind of
Right? Keep going. Keep your front forward. You gotta pull it. I'm gonna control for you.
Okay. There you go. Oh, really? It's crooked.
Slide it in. I can secure this bolt. I can secure those. No, we just secure this one. And open the other one up. Okay.
You, my friend.
I'm good.
We're good.
Record high winds today.
Oh, right on.
Team
Yeah.
us. In your face. All right, do you want me to get the little poppers? We can pop those things in. Do you want me to build a little bracket to suck that in real quick or no?
Sure, I like your lingo.
Well, that was intense and that was amazing. This is like one of the craziest things we've ever done. So we're up on top of this tall conex and then we're like maxing out on the top of our ladders with these solar panels. And if you never handled solar panels before, they're not only like big and awkward and expensive, you don't want to drop them, they're pretty heavy. So we got them all up. There's a couple bolts on the front that we couldn't get to from where we were. I'm sure there was a better way to put these up. I think you should have done like 1 row of 4 high and then kept moving down. It would have been easier to get to the bolts. So we're gonna have to try to devise something with the tractor with Arielle lifting me up to try to get to those front ones, but this is awesome. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna put these little caps on these aluminum rails. We got caps for the top and the bottom. All in all, this thing is, it's just awesome. I love it.
Man, watch out. Well, the mosquitoes are out and we have completed our job. We actually just unloaded a whole bunch of that stuff back into the conex that we had to take it all out for, so it's filled up again and it's looking spiffy with the solar panels.
It is, and the work never ends around here. I felt like it never ended at our old place, and this place is even bigger and there's even more opportunity, so there's even more work, but we're not afraid to get our hands dirty. So the solar panel project turned out absolutely amazing. I mean, a lot of people have solar panels and they probably love their arrays, but for me, this one, all the hard work that went into it, just the way it looks tucked into the woods here, it is my favorite looking solar panel array.
Yeah, this is a great location. Originally, we wanted to put it somewhere a little bit sunnier, and we tucked it kind of into these trees. And that really comes down to the proximity that we need it to our shop. So this is going to be a couple 100 feet from where the rest of the solar system's going. And none of that is even getting hooked up right now. We're not hooking that up for a little while down the road.
Yeah, the solar panels, they're just sitting there like that. They're not going to get wired in, like Arielle said. The shop. So the 𝐻𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐿 shop's going over there, and that needs to be completed before we can put our batteries in there and hook up our inverter and run wire to our solar panels. And that is a big goal for us. It's a goal this summer to get that shop in.
We may end up just taking down a few more trees in the future. We're probably going to expand this area a little bit, and that'll help these panels get a little more sun. Eric got up there with a measuring tool, and it was 68 degrees that our panels sit at. So we opted for something a little steeper, more to harvest more sun in the spring and the fall and winter months. So we don't have to worry about summer too much.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of light in the summer. And towards the end of the project, things got a little sketchy up there. So we had 2 bolts that were kind of in the center that, I don't know if we just put them up in the wrong order or whatever. We just couldn't get to them from the top, the bottom, or the side. So we devised a little contraption on the tractor, which the tractor has just been amazing to have. It's been such a huge help. I don't know how we would have done a lot of this stuff without it, but we used one of our totes. I got up there, Arielle lifted me up. We got every single bolt tightened. This thing is ready to go.
Yeah, the whole project, getting everything over here went easier than I anticipated, prepping the conex, but this part was a little thrilling, shall I say, and I think we're both happy to have it done. We're super excited that we got to work with someone local for the solar system and the solar panels and all this whole rack system, right, that you built. And we're now free to move on to other projects, right?
We are, and we have a lot in store this summer.
I'm getting eaten.
Yeah, we're finding out that the mosquitoes are pretty bad at this new place.
They like the forest. Okay, until next time.
We'll see you guys then.
Cheers. Good job, everybody. There you go.
Let's admire our work.
She's tall.
See how I flatten that one out? I think I might do the same thing on that one. That one's like a
it looks
quarter
really
inch off. But if I did that one...
Do you know what I like? The handprints. The smudgy handprints.
Yeah, we need to clean those things, huh? Oh my, if you look at them, they almost mess with your eyes.
It's interesting, hon. It's really good looking. It's just... You know what it is? You know what that is right there? That's a movie screen. That's a movie screen. You can watch a movie on that.